Aw, we're only 3 stars. Let's improve that. Hello, beloveds. This is Sister Carter. Hopefully having a great day. I'm having a great day. We're back today in Retail Tycoon because I'm going to talk about how to improve your rating, how to improve your flow of traffic, all that good stuff. Basically, how do you be able to get more customers, more money, all that good jazz. So let's do the normal video intro stuff and get right on into it. If you haven't already, please make sure you smash the lovely like button and do the same thing with the subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Helps me out a lot. And our beautiful pub of the day is Awesome Guy. Thank you for love and support. I greatly appreciate it. So today we're going to be talking about basically how to improve your rating. So your rating is determined if you hit manage store, decoration, crowdedness, shelter. Shelter is really easy. If you have a roof and you have walls, congratulations, you get 5 stars in shelter. Crowdedness has to deal with flow of traffic. I'll kind of show what that's talking about. And decoration has to deal with basically how you have the floors, the walls, and any other decorations are done. And that helps improve your rating, which means you're going to get more customers. So let's go ahead and work on that. So first things first, we do need to go into build mode, which is usually a mode I like just hanging out in while I'm in the game because I don't like the other way and I don't like the first person's perspective. So how you deal with crowdedness is if you go over here in the build mode, you see these lovely 5 people. This will show you the flow of traffic. So anything that is yellow is going to be a high flow area. So you're going to see these around doors and around your cashiers. You don't really want them around your products because it's going to kind of deter people from buying stuff, and that's not what really you want. However, if you do start seeing a lot of yellow, I would just rearrange some things or kind of see if you can move things around. So one thing that we can do to help reduce the flow of traffic in this area, and if you are decreasing as far as crowdedness, simply just adding a few walls and expanding your store. Really simple thing you can do, and it basically allows you to have more room for your people to wiggle around in. So I'm just going to do that. I'm going to go over here. You can't really move walls, but you can delete. So just kind of keep that in mind. And I'm going to go ahead and put another set of walls over there. And what I can do is shuffle this around, move that right there. And we're just going to kind of move some stuff away from this front area. Just so that there's a little more room for people to wiggle around in. I have people checking out, so don't really want to move that. But we can make a second entrance. I don't have the money. Game. But what you can do is move the door over, and that'll help with the traffic issue, and it'll move your yellow squares around. So just kind of see where you need stuff to be moved. You'll kind of figure it out as the gameplay goes along, but yeah, just try and keep the yellow down. This hasn't updated. Let me see if I can get it to update. Nah, it hadn't updated up yet. So eventually they will travel outside to where they're needing to be. Then you always just turn that off. So the other thing you can do, and what we're going to move on next, is called basically your decorations. This is a whole lot of black. This is not really what we're wanting. So how do you improve your decoration rating? Well, putting in better tiled floors, whether that be tile, carpet, wood. Stone kind of does it. Stone gives you 5 decoration. This actually helps improve it. You really want marble, but marble's 400 a piece. So just kind of keep that in mind when you are working with stuff that that's gonna be late game. So you can start slowly improving your store as you're having cash build up. But yeah, that's going to be something a little bit harder to get. Something that's super cheap in order to improve your store is hanging plants. So you're going to have several spots where, like in front of this case right here, I can't put anything else. So I could actually put 2 hanging plants. Well, I could until it updated. I can put down 2 hanging plants, and that's going to affect this general area. So what you're just going to want to do is kind of just put plants everywhere. Like, I'm not going to want to put any plants by this door. So this would be another really good spot to put decoration down to help improve basically the area. Also, you can put it in like weird gaps. Like right here, there's nothing really sitting there. This would dramatically... Whoop. I hate it when the manager does that. So I can go ahead and put that right there, and that'll improve this whole area as well. One other thing is your people are dumb. I'm just letting you know the NPCs are dumb, and you have to have lights down or they physically, for whatever reason, cannot see the produce. I don't know why. I'm missing ceiling tiles. Is putting down lights. Also make sure you have a ceiling. Ceiling is cheap. Ceiling also is not aesthetically appeasing, so just keep that in mind. But putting down lights, you can use the $50 ones. They're really cheap. And just making sure everything is illuminated. So that'll also help because the customers can't see the stuff or whatever. I don't understand why they can't see anything. So just keep in mind when you put the lights down though, you can't really delete them or move them. You have to delete them in order to move them again. So just kind of keep that in mind. So if you do delete the regular placing ones, we can go ahead and refit our entire store to where like everything's all nice and lined up. As I know I drive some of my OCD plebs nuts because I don't do this right. Let's go ahead and line all this up and everything should be nice and illuminated. So our rating actually is going up to 3.5, which is actually pretty nice. So what I'm actually going to spend that money on is getting tile flooring because we have several sections over here that do not have any flooring at all. It's just grass. So now it is less grass and more actual flooring. So that'll also help improve the decoration, which will help improve our rating. So our rating just went up to 3.7. What's our decoration at? We actually have 1 star. 1 singular star. You're going to need a lot of decorations to move this up. I'm just giving y'all a heads up now. But it is something to invest in because it will bring more people to the store. I would recommend for your first couple of upgrades, since we did delete all of that lovely asphalt that we had, is I would go ahead and buy parking spots. So parking spots go up by 1,000. So you can do decorations too, but that's kind of, I'd go spend your money on parking spots. So we got 4,000 for the next one. You can buy the asphalt ahead of time, but yeah. So that's kind of how you improve your rating, is basically you got to put down a ton of decorations. You need to change the flooring out. Concrete is not an aesthetically pleasing flooring. Just FYI, I don't know anyone who thinks that that's an aesthetically pleasing flooring. So, but just putting some simple decorations down, like around the cashier, around the front. You can even put stuff outside. That's kind of up to you. I've seen some people get really fancy. We can go over to Zalan's place here in a minute, and I can kind of show you some of the stuff he's done. Mine's not nearly as fancy as his is. So, but yeah, we're already starting to get a lot of really bright green over here, which is really, really good. So, and we're actually already up to 4.1. That's ridiculous. So yeah, in here, this bright green, that's what we're looking for. And my camera is going crazy. So let me go over to Zalan's place real quick, and we'll kind of check out some of his stuff that he has. I will tell you, you probably will have a lot of hanging plants. They're probably the cheapest other than buying a fountain. And even then, a fountain costs a ton of money to get. So, but just kind of get creative with what you're placing stuff on. Zalan has a 5-point rating. And so he has like this whole setup right here. Like even it's his customers have such a relaxing time that he has these little like it looks like Walmart. He made his store look like a Walmart. He still has this door, which I don't think he uses. I think he actually has like a manager and everything because I think he's AFK right now. But yeah, you can do all kinds of stuff. And if you go into his store, it is nothing but plants. There's nothing but plants everywhere. He's got fountains. He's got all this nice dividing. He also has, as you can see, plenty of walk room for his customers. This helps reduce the crowdedness, so he's not having any issues with that. So just kind of keep that in mind when you're playing, that they have to be able to walk around, and if someone say stopped here looking at something, they don't want to be walking through that same person. So just kind of keep that in mind when you're playing, that you're basically wanting to maximize your star rating, because it's also going to improve how many people come into your store with each car and all that good jazz. So guys, thank you for making it to this point of the video. Hopefully this was helpful in figuring out how to work with like the decorations and stuff. It's actually a lot of fun, especially like when you start switching your flooring over to marble because you have that much money. It's really nice when you have that much money, because if you take the time and like decorate stuff and get like really good scores, all that good jazz. So, plebs, thank you for making it this part of the video. I will see y'all next time. Bye! Before we go, guys, I want to give a big shout out to my lovely knights of the YouTube channel. I greatly appreciate all y'all's support. Y'all are amazing. And a big shout out to my Emerald Knights. Thank you so much for the love and support. See y'all next time.